What is going on, guys? Week 5 is now upon us, and I have to say this week has been so crazy. Such a crazy week. First and foremost, I want to say thank you so much to all my new subscribers. It really means a lot to me. All my new followers on Instagram, you guys mean so much to me. The fact that you want to support me, you want to watch my progress, and the advice that I've been getting this week has been awesome. So I'm very thankful for that, and I can't say it enough. I definitely appreciate each and every one of you, and am excited to see you guys' journey as well, and thank you. So on to the week. So this week really should have been called trying new things, getting out of your comfort zone, and leaving it all at the gym, because that is exactly what has happened all week. Hopefully you guys saw the video before, which was me trying new things and getting out of my comfort zone as far as roller skating, which is something that I hadn't done since I was a kid, actually, and it was good. I definitely had a good time, and I'll probably try it again. But go watch that video. Seriously, it's definitely funny to see me try to skate. So also, as far as getting out of your comfort zone this week, I posted this picture on my Instagram, and I talked about, you know, even 6 months ago, I wouldn't have worn shorts that short, and I probably wouldn't have gone to the lake or to the pool without a shirt on. Or when I did take my shirt off, I would have been self-conscious. But I did it this week, and went to the lake with some friends, and didn't once really feel that self-conscious. Oh, and a non-scale victory. So every year a group of us go out to the lake. We rent like a boat and go out to the lake and have a good time and just, you know, hang out for a couple hours. Well, last year when I was getting from the lake to like this platform at the back of the boat, guys, it was like, I mean, it was awful. Like, I had to have a friend help me up, and it was seriously like beached whale. Like, it was so bad. This year, I got up on my own. I was able to push myself up and get on the platform, no problem at all. And it just made me feel really good, because I feel like I have come such a long way in such a short amount of time. So I'm very happy about that. And so, yeah, just try new things, guys. Get yourself out of your comfort zone. Trust me, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. It might be scary, but it'll be worth it. As far as leaving it all at the gym, I think I've mentioned this probably the last couple of videos, but work for me has been super stressful, and just my brain has been fried at the end of every week. And so this week in particular, I just had one day that was incredibly stressful and a little frustrating. And so when I got off work, I went to the gym to go work out, and I used that frustration to give it 110%, and just I left it all at the gym. I put everything into that workout, and I had one of the best workouts, I have to say. And you know, I really believe in just leaving it all at the gym, especially for me, because I work out after work. It's like my reset button from work to home. In that way, when I get home, I'm in a much better mood. I'm not bringing that negativity home. So that is also what has happened to me this week. Also this week is, I'm serious, it's super crazy. Like, oh my gosh. Also this week, I tried and failed on something this week, and I posted this clip on my Instagram. So I've been upping my weight in my deadlift, and I feel like my deadlift at this point in time is my strongest lift, and strongest of the big three. And so I thought, you know, I'm gonna go. Last week I went for 2 weeks ago I went for 205. Last week I was able to do 205 for 2 reps, and so I'm gonna go and see what is my absolute max, because I've never truly done an absolute max. And so I ended up going for 225. Decided to video it, And as you can see in the clip, I didn't make it. I barely got it off the ground, and my form suffered from it, as you can see, and it was just too heavy. The one thing that I took away from it, and that was at the beginning of my workout, guys. I still had an entire workout left to go. But the one thing that I took from that was that I did fail, but at least I tried. I would have never known where my absolute max was unless I tried. So I truly believe, even if you try and fail, at least you're trying. And that is why I posted that on Instagram, to show, number one, it's not perfect at all times. Things are going to happen in your journey, and it is a journey, and that is why it's called a journey, because there's ups and downs and success and failures. It's all of it, but that's what makes it awesome, and that is the beauty of it. So I tried, I failed. I know 205 is my max, and so that's where I'm going to stay, definitely stay for a little bit. So I'm just going to work on perfecting the 205. That's kind of the goal. As far as the rest of my workouts have gone, been pretty good. I've worked my legs a lot, because that is what I've noticed has been kind of my I don't know, it just seems like my legs are not really gaining. I don't really know if I'm losing any fat in my legs or any of that, so I definitely worked my legs a lot. Legs day was yesterday, and I worked them extra hard yesterday as well. So I'm trying to incorporate some sort of leg workout at least a couple of times a week, aside from my regular program. So and that's oh, my squats have been the topic of the last 2 weeks. My squats are getting better. Yesterday I felt really good. 115, 125 is my highest that I've gone. I don't know if it's my absolute max, but 115 yesterday felt so good. I just felt super strong, and so I was just really happy with the way things went. I was able to go deeper in my squat. I was able to stay with my form, and everything just fell into place yesterday. I still haven't gotten knee sleeves. I think honestly, they're pretty pricey, and I know it's going to be worth it, but I think as of right now, it's something I might hold off on. So I appreciate you guys giving me that advice as far as getting knee sleeves. Also this week, stat-wise, my stats have pretty much stayed the same. The scale isn't moving up, it isn't moving down. Even my fat and muscle really hasn't moved, but I feel like my waist is getting smaller. So I put on these shorts, wearing shorts today, and I put them on this morning, and they're a size 18, and there's actually a good inch or so of room. So I do feel like my waist is getting a little bit smaller, so that's good. I'm still happy with that. I feel like I'm still making progress, that I'm not quite in a stall, also this week, so last week I was hungry every single day. I felt like I was just starving all the time, and so I made the decision this week to up my calories, anywhere from 50 to 100 calories. Kind of just depends on how hard I go in the gym, and I'm still trying to go for a deficit, a 500 calorie deficit per day, but I decided to up my calories because I felt like I was just starving, and it was a risk for me. I felt like it was too risky to stay at the same calorie level that I was at, because I felt like I could binge at any time because I was so hungry. So this week I've upped my calories a little bit. The scale really hasn't moved, so I think I'm okay. So I'm going to continue with my new calories for another few weeks to see what happens, to see if my body agrees with that decision. And so that's also something that I've done today. I think also I may need to up my protein just a little bit, since I am lifting heavier and trying to gain muscle and lose fat. I feel like I need to have a little bit more protein in me. And so that's a goal that I'm going to have for the next week. Next week is the last week of phase 2, and then we move on to phase 3. And so I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing, continue to focus on legs, and and keep pushing it in the gym. So those are my goals for this next week. Also guys, if you watch my Chats with Chas series, next week is a Q&A. So if you guys have any questions for me at all, please go to my Chats with Chas week, I guess it's my number 7, Chats with Chas, I don't know, whatever the skating one. Go to that one, leave a comment, leave a question for me in the comments down below if you have any questions, and I will answer them in my Chats with Chas for this next week. So that is all I got for you guys for this week. I thank you so much for the support and the advice. Oh, there's one other thing that I was gonna try. So somebody suggested that I do rack pulls, and I actually had to look it up because I wasn't quite sure what a rack pull was. But that is something that I'm gonna try for this next week. So I'm gonna try to do some rack pulls to try to up my strength and up my deadlift. So that is also something else that I'm gonna try this week. So legs, protein, rack pulls, and remember my chucks. I've got to remember my chucks. I got called out for squatting in running shoes, and so yeah, I will remember my chucks from now on, hopefully, maybe. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all the support. It really means so much to me, and I'll talk to you guys later.